Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Chaos Gate with me, Dawn. Let's go check out the Mechanicus station. Alright, Boar's got the respiratory filter, plus 5% resist. Not too shabby. Alright, 3 new missions, all really close to each other. So we have to do this one. It's going to hit corruption level 5. And I like to do this one as well, since it's going to hit corruption level 4. This one I'm not worried about. Let's deal with this first. Stick to our current objective.
We have arrived at the Mechanicus facility. I will depart in my frigate and make direct contact myself. With the bloom outbreak so rampant in this area, it could take me some time.
Can you not simply seize their records? You have the authority.
Such biomancies can be exceedingly complicated. Without examining their patients firsthand, it will be time-consuming to understand their process.
So I'm pretty sure the game purposely times the outbreaks to happen right before you reach these events. I'm not going to waste any time. Seize the records on your authority.
With pleasure, Commander.
And we still get +1 Grimoire. That's an extra plus 20% research time. Not too shabby. Well, hello there. Tier 3 Stormbolter, Tier 3 Demon Hammer, and Tier 3 Terminator Armor. Boars is about to get hooked up. Down here, Tier 3 Power Armor and Tier 3 Force Sword. Alright, let's head over here.
What is this abomination?
Our salvation.
The edict shudders with anxiety. This work profanes the machine god.
Mars will forgive us. The fate of the entire galaxy hinges on the psychic insight of the Codex. With it, we can track the Prime Seeds and hunt each Reaper down.
How do we proceed?
I will require a number of seeds from a single strain of the bloom. With those in hand, I can attune the Codex to the strain's psychic stench, tracking its most potent source amongst the stars.
Query: do the prime seeds within these reapers emanate above all others?
Precisely. The Codex will hone in on this power within the Reaper. From there, we will hunt them down one by one.
Why do I get the feeling you are enjoying this?
If I am right, and I always am, each strain will wither without its Reaper to tend it, and we score another victory for humanity.
This is no game to take pleasure in, Vakir.
That's Inquisitor to you. We share in this sacred duty, Purifier. Would you deny me the brief satisfaction of a job well done?
Noted, Inquisitor. But this job is not finished yet.
Don't stare at me. Yeah, I guarantee we're going to fight Vakir. And further evidence for fighting Vakir at some point is that we know what her stats are. Like, we've seen her on the battlefield, what her abilities and health and everything is. Unlike Ektar and Lynette. So I do think that at some point we will have to fight Vakir. We finished the Codex Toxicus. It is done. I've created the Codex Toxicus, a chimera of Imperial and Eldari Archaeotech. Had I come across it in any other context, I would have named its creator a heretic and had them executed. But our need is great. Fire Reapers now propagate the bloom throughout the sector, and the Codex is our one glimmer of hope for hunting them down. Okay, so we have to research the location of the Reaper. Got it. I think I want this instead. Bloom Suppression 1. Preliminary research points to the black ships as a font of data on psychic dampening. I should investigate further to look for additional tools that your prognosticars can use to quell tremors in the warp. The black ships are a pretty dark part of the Warhammer 40k lore. They scour the Imperium for psychers, or those with psychic potential, and they divvy them up. If there's something that maybe like the Grey Knights can use, they'll get sent to Titan for training. If they can become a sanctioned psyker in the Imperial Guard, they get sent there. But most of them are sent to Terra to be consumed by the Emperor, or fed to the Emperor on the Golden Throne. He feeds on 1,000 psychers a day to sustain himself, and for the Golden Throne to continue working. But let's go ahead and research that. And we'll speak to everybody.
The Baleful Edict is a large ship, Commander, and yet your presence is always here.
That is not true. This profane artifact you created, how does it function?
We will agitate the trapped Xenos souls within.
The Codex Toxicus has Wraithbone from Usuria's Infinity Circuit at its core. It is their pain, steeped in Nurgle's corruption, that shall guide us to the very prime seeds the Craftworld helped germinate. Ektar is right. You skirt heresy.
It is the Xenos souls that suffer, not the subjects of the Emperor.
Really, Commander. I have no sympathy for the well-being of dead Eldar, and neither should you.
All right.
You have scarcely left the Libris since you arrived.
And where precisely would you prefer I reside? My own ship?
It is far too cramped to effectively conduct my research. So, you surround yourself with books.
Steel and bolt alone can only delay the arch-enemy's advance.
Do you read, Commander? Anything other than the Hymnals of Obedience, that is. I was just studying a treatise on the Nemesis Doctrine.
You should broaden your horizons, Commander.
Typical of an Astartes to focus on the chapter's legacies. Consider Inquisitor Lord Marcus's treatise on Nurgle, the Infectious Diabolique. It contains insights particularly relevant to our collective work here.
Yes, let us not waste our time. Enough for now. The bloom festers.
The Edict's machine spirits are silent. I await your input.
This creation of the Inquisitor.
There are many of the priesthood who would see it destroyed.
Profanity without doubt. Yet there are others, such as Archmagos Call, who would likely confiscate it for further study. The Adeptus Mechanicus has little unity of doctrine.
We must simultaneously better ourselves to the quest for knowledge while holding fast to the Omnissiah's creed.
The fractiousness has some purpose. The two impulses cannot always be reconciled within a single priest. For myself, I'm glad to focus on the needs of the Edict, leave the liturgical squabbles to my brethren on Mars. I do like how Lynette's shown here. Typically, with Mechanicus, they are always up to no good, or something shady, in most stories that they're involved in. Luckily for us here, Lynette seems to be pretty straightforward, and focused on the mission. Also, I laughed up here because Call is the Archmagos responsible for the Primaris project, who are the replacements for Space Marines. Primaris are Space Marines, but better in most every way. It's a way for Games Workshop to sell more models.
Proceed. All praise to the machine god.
But they also use it to push the lore forward a little bit, which isn't always the worst thing.
Yes, Commander. Let us commune to defeat our foe.
You disapprove of the Inquisitor's artifact.
I despise it.
It is a profane thing, made with Xenos and traitorous elements. Do we not ourselves use Tesseract Labyrinths?
We fight the preternatural, and must be armed as such.
Indeed, we have a sacred duty to purge demonkind. So the Tesseract Labyrinths are a Necron artifact. They're essentially Pokeballs. You can use them to capture people or artifacts or really anything, and they can't get out. The Ordo Malleus also makes use of such unconventional tools.
They succumb too easily to corruption.
They're human, often unaugmented, and without the benefits of Titan's rigorous training. Unlike Grey Knights, as you know, we are incorruptible. I mean, don't get ahead of yourself. It hasn't happened yet.
Of course, Commander.
Ektar, you tend to the brother's spiritual needs.
The Knights look to me for guidance to keep their souls as pure as possible.
The Purifiers are an order apart, even in the lonely halls of Titan. Hold the rank of Knight of the Flame. standing above my fellow brothers. Is that not a chaplain's purview?
The edict has not always carried a chaplain on board, so the role has fallen to me.
I know the 666 verses of contempt well enough. You should join us, Commander, at the next Canticle of Absolution. The chapter number for the Grey Knights is 666. It's a little on the nose.
If you like. I envy our brothers their place on the battlefield, Commander.
Alright, what new dangers await us on Eurides Prime? Growing the Bloom, danger level high. Corruption level 2, Poxus, Dolores, and Unknown Minion of Chaos. Primary objective, seek and destroy the Bloom spawn. Glorious Deed, kill 9 enemies with melee weapons. We'll get 10 servitors, -1 corruption, and some really good rewards. Let's try to bring my A team minus Boars, since Boars is out of commission right now. So Dalmar, well, I consider Harn better than Dalmar. I think they're almost identical.
Dalmar. Storm.
He needs his new weapon, doesn't he? Yeah, I'm not going to bring a Purifier on this mission because of the difficulty.
Rugen.
We'll save him for another mission to get him warmed up.
Pardon.
Okay, that'll do. Ideally for this team, I'd swap out Pardum, my Paladin, for Boars, my Justicar. Whoops, went too far back. Save my squad. Very minor setback.
I recognize this place. Abraxius. A showcase for the worst the Ministorum has on offer. It was not long ago I executed the governor and his entire staff for heresy.
And yet the Bloom has found the means to insinuate itself and fester. We must destroy its source below.
Okay, that's not too bad. Not too far apart. Okay, was it up here? Yeah. So let's try to get to the high ground first.
Aye, sir. Aye, sir. As ordered. Taking position. Storm. Moving now. Guard up.
Alright, they're just out of range, as is the Bloom spawn.
I am here to serve. Yes, Commander. I am here to serve. It will be done.
At your service. At once.
Advancing.
It will be done.
Okay, we'll activate our Aegis shields and engage them this turn.
Aegis shield. At your service. The Emperor protects.
Yes, Commander. The Aegis shield.
Should give us a small buffer, hopefully, if I can get close enough to him.
Standing ready. Wards in hand.
Standing ready. Aye, sir.
Filth unwanted.
Permission to engage, Commander. Onward, brothers.
Alright, let's go grab the seed.
Seed excised. Affirmative.
I continue working our way just a little closer.
Moving now. Aegis in hand. Yes, sir.
Get some frame rate dips when I have the camera angled that direction. So let's try and get that turned around as soon as they're done with their turn. Holy jeez. That's a big hit.
Barely a scratch.
More of the Plague God's minions.
Sense them.
Alright, they're all melee, so if they run up here to us, that's fine. Okay, I was gonna heal my apothecary, but now I don't have to.
Yes. Firing on target.
Justice. Here. Fall.
Meaningless.
Aye, sir.
eyes on. Yeah!
Aha! The enemy is wounded. Emperor, guide my hand.
The frame rate in this area is not great. Okay, we made some progress there.
Slither.
Take care of these two guys. Well, the eyeballs aren't that hard to kill, so they should go down without much issue, and then we can take care of these guys and that guy. Just hobbled. Not worried about that at all.
How about you? 4. Death is our creed. Yes, sir.
Fall! See them fall, brothers! Yeah!
Okay. Top them up a little bit. Get my apothecary in there to start knocking them around.
Rugen. Yes, Commander. Firing now! Blessed ammunition depleted. At once.
Alright, not too shabby.
Face me!
Okay, he can get himself up anyway. Still for one more turn.
We come with the bloom.
The enemy is wounded. Foe wounded.
Armed and ready. I am his will.
Goodbye to you. Yeah, the Purgatories are starting to grow me. I mean, I still prefer melee, but Get a couple levels into a purgatory and they
Moving
start carrying
now.
their own weight. Especially with a decent crit chance. That helps.
Here.
Unleash me! Have at you! Another battle in victory!
Alright, some more seeds.
With me, my brothers!
Okay, heal up, that's fine. Where is this thing at? All the way over there. I really feel like we've gotten 9 kills with melee weapons. I guess not.
Advancing.
Be a little careful with him since
The foe is close.
he's a
Let the
little
hunt
roughed up right now.
continue.
Ooh, 2 squads.
Ready to serve. I serve.
We have.
Oh, there's one of them.
arrived.
Well, 3 melee, so it's not too bad. Does the other guy have the spewer?
Heaven.
Alright, good. We didn't aggro that group at least.
Pardon.
So I'd like to get up here and keep the high ground. Especially since he put that hazardous area down here.
Yes, sir.
Seemed like 3 AP worth of movement.
Taking position.
I also want to get away from that other squad so I don't risk pulling them while I'm fighting this group.
As you command.
As ordered.
Two follows.
That's fine. That's even better.
Barely a scratch.
Ruin.
That's not cool. But I've got a fix for it.
Apothecary.
Slither.
Got a fix for that too.
Don't know.
Okay, so Mechanicus Servo Skull.
Gratitude.
Extractor Servo Skull. Well, there's an easier way to get there, but that's okay. You can take that path if you want.
Another foul seed claimed. These will heal. Gratitude.
Your command?
Not as effective as I was hoping.
Here. Your command. Opening fire.
Bile.
Am might hear some cars driving by. New office space is, again, facing the road. I'm sitting right next to a window, unlike before. I go and soften them all up like that, and...
I am here to serve. Forge Titan! Opening fire! No demon shall avoid its fate.
Maybe a range unit, but he is not going to retreat.
Aye, sir. Empty. I have sanctified my rounds. At your command. Ha ha!
We come with the bloom.
Your end is near. Curse it, cannot focus. Feel the bite of my sword.
You will heal.
Glory to Xiphos!
Okay, if I knock him into this, it's gonna blow up. It shouldn't hurt anybody, right? It should just cause us to fall down. Let's do it.
Amateur!
Okay, knocking him into it doesn't cause it to
Feel my wrath!
trigger. Even better.
So,
Amateur!
Glory to Xiphos!
On the way!
Ready to fire. Bolter trained and ready.
I have sanctified my rounds.
I forget if they get to move on their first turn. They do. And they get to attack.
My fury. Justice!
slither.
The foe bleeds.
Slither.
Foe wounded.
I am his will.
That's over the crit. Not quite.
I strike true. You have been judged.
It works out just the same.
Who's next, brothers? Eyes on. I must rearm.
At once.
Alright, we need to heal him up again. Should probably get him some more willpower at the same time.
What is your will?
Praise the Emperor.
My blade is yours. Reloading. This one will fall.
Forgot about that.
Targets destroyed.
Supposed to be the apothecary skill.
What is your will? Moving now.
They're now good as new. My wrath is restored. What is your will? On the hunt.
I keep forgetting he doesn't have a lot of health. Compared to like boars or any other Justicar. I see Terminator armor, I just think, oh, he's tanky, but that's not the case.
I am here to serve. Yes, sir.
Man, I use him in melee a lot, and I mean he's better at range, I think, because he applies the bleed and all that. But I think I get the two apothecaries mixed up too. I don't remember which one has the bonus damage versus organics. Or I guess bonus damage and crit versus organics. Okay, we're gonna pop all of our Aegis shields and we're gonna teleport in on this last one.
Here. Shield activated. Yes, Commander. Wards activated.
Standing ready. Shield activated. Onward, brothers.
Oh, never mind, no we're not. It's further away.
Yes.
I saw the icon, I thought it was right here, but I forgot it was way over there and then on a lower level.
I am with you.
That's okay. Because we have a chance to extract the seed before we get over there.
Advancing.
Is it only Poxus seeds here?
Affirmative. I sense something near.
I thought it was Poxus and the Dolores. Yeah, so we extracted Dolores seeds up on this other platform where we destroyed the first bloom spawn.
Yes, sir.
I'm pretty sure anyway.
On the way.
It will be done. Advancing. Wards in hunt.
Alright, now we're going to teleport down there and take care of the bloom
The
spawn.
fire will be your orders. Wards in house.
Ready to serve. The Aegis shields us. Your orders. It will be done.
The unfaithful are here. Ready yourselves.
Enemy sighted!
What's up, fellas? I want the other seed too. I don't know if I'll get it here or not. Alright, not too shabby.
Yes, Commander.
Gods, grant me strength!
Alright, I have a plan here. Let's go extract this seed.
Taking position. Another foul seed claimed. I strike true.
Yes, Commander. How about you?
His faith was lacking, Master.
I'd love to get more experience, but I don't think it's worth it here. Let's just wrap it up.
The threat has been purged. Return your squad and I shall attend to the remainder below.
I am the Emperor's fury.
Plus, I'm excited to see what rewards we're going to get. 3 tier 3 pieces of equipment. Might get the Paladin too. I want a Paladin that focuses on using the Storm Shield instead of the Psy Cannon. That's interesting. I think a higher tier version of this would be better. Just 2 damage, I don't think it's great at this point of the game. I mean, it's just free damage, because using Servo Skulls doesn't require action points. That's what we have here. Scholar's Devotion. You can upgrade it for more armor, so plus 4 armor. Total willpower, so you get plus 5 willpower. Then immune to drained, which happens to us a lot. And it uses Poxus for the upgrades. I think that's worthwhile. What do we have here? So Warp Breaker, Force Strike, activate to convert your melee attack into a blast at area 2 from the target. Afflict silence. Increase the area by another 2. And crit damage. It's not great, but the base damage is pretty solid at 6. So I'll take it. Palian Spite. So typical Cybolt, plus 2 damage. You can upgrade it for more ammo, greater Overwatch range, and... oh, more damage from Overwatch. A lot of these are really good. Let's grab upgrade area. So Psychic Onslaught gains +1 area. We want the damage, we want the auto reload. Let's grab the auto reload for now. So rapid reload, and when this knight's ammo reaches 0, they have a 50% chance to reload automatically. It's really good. It saves us an action point. We have a new Paladin. We'll look at him in a second. We got new Terminator armor, which I might give to Boris. So what does he currently have equipped armor-wise? +4 armor, so this is that plus more. I mean, it's going to equip that. We can't afford that yet. Moral power is always great. And being immune to anything is great, but especially drain because it happens all the time. Also, I really dig the tier 3 stuff with the tabards on it. See, I don't care as much for not having the knockback. So Boars won't get this. Boars will keep the knockback. So we get this one instead. Go and upgrade this for the extra damage, so it puts it almost in the same playing field base damage wise. We'll give them the increased crit chance later. Well, no. Let's not do that. Let's do this instead. As much as I like the knock... no. Sorry, I keep going back and forth. We're keeping the knockback on him. And the Paladin... oh, went too far back.
Pardon.
Artem will keep... actually, let's look at the other Paladin first. So he has Smite and Fury of Ancients, so he has a lot of psychic powers. Going forward, I'm going to put him down this path into the tank route, so he can use the shield and a weapon. So he'll get... this. That'll sync well with his stun. He gets the Storm Shield, which looks awesome. And he needs armor. We should have extra Terminator armor now, right? Perfect. Keep going too far back.
Pardon.
And he can have this one. Sure. We have the resources, may as well, right? And Stormbolter. What does Boars have? Keep doing that.
Boars.
The chance for bleed. It's a lot of willpower, so yeah, I think this is better. It's tier 3, so I think it's worth putting all these upgrades on it. don't know why I keep doing it. Eventually I'll figure it out, right? Who needs a Stormbolter? Let's just go through all of them real quick. So Hale has a regular Stormbolter. He's not getting one, so this works out. Alright, can we make it here in time? We can! And there's a ship to fight. Alright, not too bad. Things are looking up. We could eat their ship.
Warning. Enemy Death Guard have boarded the Edict. Reports suggest they are converging on the armory.
Unleash me, Commander. I will teach these traitors a lesson.
Analysis. Enemy ship may be minimally defended. A counter-offensive is advisable.
I can reach the armory. Send Ektar and your knights to attack the enemy ship.
So everything's at risk, so we're gonna lose something no matter what. Yeah, let's attack their ship. Aboard the enemy ship.
The Knight's Oath shields are affixed. They are ready.
Okay, 3 light wounds. We lost Death Spike. I don't remember which one that was. Which means it probably wasn't important. And Derek's Precision, which also not a big deal. Not a huge loss for us. Okay, I'm going to call it here. Next episode, we'll deal with the mission here on Hagen 3 and go from there. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.